Hey y'all, what's happening? It's your brother in the footwork and your footwork news boy, DJ Cornerstone, and you're watching Give Us the Works on the Footwork Out YouTube channel, where I interview various dancers, DJs, and producers. So y'all pay attention as our guest today gives us the works. Hey y'all, what's happening? It's your brother in the footwork and your footwork news boy, DJ Cornerstone. And I got with us today on the Give Us the Work show some very talented young brothers that are on their way to doing great, exciting, and wonderful things, man. They are a collective of many talents. We got producers, screenwriters, in a sense, skit writers, I should say, MCs. We got one that even danced a little bit. We'll pull that out later on. But a little acting in there and artistic ability, y'all, from Joliet, Illinois. So help me welcome the crew that's doing great stuff, Project Ambition. About this. I appreciate y'all for taking the time out, for coming on the show. Hey, this is a new milestone for Give Us the Works and do new different things. And we want to start off, man, by y'all just introducing yourself to the crowd. Starting with you, sir.
All right. I go by the name Don Lavelle, one of the founders of Project Ambition, filmmaker, music producer, artist. So usually I'm doing a whole lot of behind the scenes work as well. So, but you also see me in a couple of videos and things we do as well. You'll see me in place frequently. But yeah.
Yes, indeed.
My name is Isaiah Ramses. If you don't know, now you know. And if you still don't know after that, you're gonna see us. I promise you that. I'm an artist, the producer, or one of the producers, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, bro.
My name is Marquise Jackson, aka Marco, and I like to do.
Oh man, you know what? That's the artist in you. See, a lot of times people don't know artists are kind of mellow. They kind of like to themselves. They're not the loud ones like people such as myself. You know, I'm a dancer. You get kind of loud. So that you and your artist round, man. You ain't gotta apologize. Go ahead, man. You got a Marquise.
I like to think of myself as creative, for Project Ambition. I like to write and sing, rap, all the works.
Hey,
that's all I am.
Right on. That I didn't know. See, I'm learning stuff too today, y'all. Marquise also sings. Okay, young sir.
My name is Rem-ii-ngton II. I'm an artist, photographer, and a creative director for Project Ambition.
Come on. All right. So now we know a little bit. We're about to get in and know a whole lot more. So I want to jump in to you guys' music first, okay? And correct me if I'm wrong, because I done heard all this stuff. I'm loving all of it, y'all. Listen, y'all gonna love it too. All their music is out on all platforms, okay? All platforms. Professionally made, professionally mastered, produced, and all that. So y'all check it out. But I want to first start with my man, Don Lavelle. Because if I remember right, yours was the first album to come out?
Yeah, first official PA project to drop. So with that, I call it the After Party. It's more so instrumentals. It's house dance based music, but I try to infuse a little bit of other genres, like a little bit of Afrobeat, disco, reggaeton, just different genres, add a little different sauce to it, you know what I mean? But it also has a couple features on it as well, some of the songs. But yeah, first official project dropped back in May of this year, so it's been a few months out for a few months now. So yeah, but looking forward to drop another project sometime next year.
Okay, right on. So what is your inspiration for this? Because you're a young brother, man, and you tap into stuff where you all down my street with the with the house. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much folks is like 35 and up a little bit. So what drew you into house music?
So it's funny. I actually started with hip hop, really.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Eventually, kind of get a little bored because originally, like, okay, so I'll give you a couple of my influences. So the person who did influence me to really start producing like mostly sample-based hip-hop, it's like old school hip-hop, boom bap, lo-fi, was J Hill, right? That's probably my biggest influence right there. So, I mean, originally I did a whole like hip-hop, I still do, But eventually I started venturing a little bit more into house. And there's another producer named Visionaries who I started looking into that kind of influenced my house sound a little bit more. That's why I got in that way. It kind of resonated with me more.
Yeah.
I felt like I had a lot of fun producing it. It allowed me to kind of step outside its different lanes I couldn't in hip hop. So I mean, especially since I wanted to jump an instrumental project, kind of just let people feel what it sounds like. I felt like with a hip hop beat project, it would work, but I felt like a lot of people already do that. Nobody really drops a house based project. So I decided to kind of take that route. See where I go.
Right on, I'm digging it. Hey, listen, man, it puts me, y'all, what I love about y'all take me back to when I was y'all age, man, like my party day. You know, I don't do all that much anymore, but Cornerstone used to get out there. And it was like, your album, it makes me think of the part of the party for one. If it's a lot of my party years was down south, it would be like kind of the beginning of the party, everybody getting their drinks and all that. We looking to see who we finna say something to, getting our plan together, our strategy. You know what I mean by that. Fellas, y'all know what I mean. Getting your strategy together. You gotta have a strategy. All right. So it's got that cool feel and also has that feel too of, say for instance, this other style of party where you more so got your button ups on and everything. You got your suede shoes, you looking fresh, you looking smooth, you know, you looking like you just got big money, you know, it ain't the I'm around you with it, it's the cool, sophisticated, I got a full-time job type party feel. So it's got that like downtown Chicago in a nice building type deal. So I like how you catch both of them in your album. So yeah, man, I'm digging that album, man. So, yeah, man, no problem. You keep it up, man. The next release, I do believe, was it I Reflect from Project Ambition? Was that the next, or was that? Yeah. It was? Okay, so go ahead, break it down.
Right. Reflect is a song that I feel like I needed to release. Mainly because a lot of people. So I'm not from here. Originally from Zimbabwe.
I'm on Zimbabwe.
But I grew up in South Africa. I moved there so I grew up there. So I started my music career. So I had a lot of people who were listening to my music back home. And it was just like, you know, you still make music, but you still doing it, how's it going? How's the transition from South Africa to here? And Reflect was that song that I took the time out to just record. And give people my transition.
Right on. And I'm digging that because, for one, as a crew, start off with the house and the club feel, and now with you, but you also one of the features on Down the Bell, so it kind of pulls you as it was a good transition. I like how y'all did that. And now we started to get some of the hip hop, and I want to say this. When I say hip hop, I mean for real hip hop. I'm not talking about this other stuff, and I'm not going to degrade it, but this rap that people call hip hop, there's a difference. This is hip hop, okay? So I really appreciate that because I'm an 80s kid, so when people say hip hop, I want to make sure we're talking about hip hop. All right, and that's what I like about you, man. Yeah, it's something that you can think of, and songs reflect. Of course, you're gonna think about it. You know what I mean? But it's man, like I was ironing my feet up for the day listening to I Reflect. It just got that feel like, man, this is my time to really ponder on some things. So yeah, and I also like how you gave acknowledgement to God, Most High. So that's raw, man. We're gonna get into more in a little bit, but I want to jump now to the most recent album release coming out of Project Ambition. If you would, go ahead and break it down.
Man, I ain't dropped the album yet. But I dropped it was a single for the album that's coming up. That song was called Way Sweat. It wasn't much that I was necessarily talking about on a conscious level, but I just wanted to prove to myself that I can make a mainstream hit type song. Because a lot of people will be like, oh, you need this like 2010 and does this and it's not that. But at the end of the day, who cares? You know, people still listen to stuff from the 60s. And what's that dude's name? Frank Sinatra. He was in the 1920s. That's literally 100-some years ago. So good music, that's just going to be timeless. So it doesn't really matter. But for this one, I was actually on a bike ride with you and Rem-ii-ngton and my little sister and brother, and I had this beat. I was driving down Jefferson, and I had this beat that just came yeah, and I didn't really do anything with it. I just recorded it on my phone. That's what I like to do. Just to keep ideas with me. And then on that bike ride, it came back to me, and I was adding lyrics to it. And I was like, man, how can we make this song all inclusive for the ladies' energy? Because at that time, I feel like my tape was pretty much done, but it was missing something to wrap it all up. You know? If you don't have one song on your tape that's like wrapping everything together, it can mess up the whole thing. You know, really like, what's a good example? If Kanye and Jay-Z's Watch the Throne didn't have Otis on it, that song, Need You Always in Paris would have never worked. It would have never worked. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Gray Sweats is basically just talking about, you know, when the dude wear gray sweats, all the ladies love it. You go out there, you be like, hey, stretch it a little bit, but the print show, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, we be looking at them, so they look at us. And,
It's only fair, right?
yeah, it's only fair, you know. They can be a little risky. Why can't we? Ain't no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We released it. Made a video for it. Down the hill on the video. And crazy. And we brought like all of our fans. We ain't even, as a whole yet, we haven't released anything like Project Ambition yet. And we got to follow. Like, we was getting booked for shows and stuff, and hadn't even, his stuff ain't even dropped.
Yeah, it was just him, and then we started a whole bunch of unreleased.
Yeah, it was just his stuff from when he was in South Africa. And we was still getting booked for shows because, you know, his music people heard, and then we would still market ourselves like, hey, we're doing this, and this, just across Joliet. And yeah, so we had a lot of our fans just come out, people that supported us, and they made that video crunk. We made a Ford Escape look cool, okay? If you can make a Ford Escape look cool, you cold. We made it look, we made it look better than all y'all dudes with the foreign Lamborghinis. Ford Escape.
Ford Escape. Or, you know, I thought you said something else for a second.
Wait,
Like, man, what is that? But,
what do you think I said?
I thought you said Florida Escape.
That's probably because I got a gun in my mouth. Ford Escape. Like them dudes.
Clifford?
Yeah, that's my car, Clifford. If we can make him look cool, we can make anything look cool. Thanks to this guy right here. These guys right here. Boom. Marquis shot through.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what that was.
Man, so that's dope. Again, what I like, what I see with yours as well as I want to just say that I might screw your stage names up because I call you by your real names. Cat's out the bag because he said it. We was on the bike ride together. This is my son and this is his homeboys, man. So I might use their real names. So I'm gonna apologize in advance. So y'all go ahead and correct me, but Sir Rem-ii-ngton and Sir Down the Vale, man. That's what I call them. I call them Sir, man, because they, you know, they got honor to they attached to their character.
Yeah, we British over here. I get a cup of tea. Nah.
Their music all has meaning. It ain't just some nonsense get thrown out. And it's also stuff that sounds good. It ain't nothing where it's preachy and it's telling you what to do. It's telling you what they do, which is cool. Don't nobody like to be preached at, right? Yeah. My generation did too much care for it, and I know y'all generation don't. So that's good as a group, man. I want to encourage y'all to keep that up, man. Keep living your life and keep being you. All right. Now we ain't forget we got the brother here, Marquise, man, the artist that you already said, you know, he's got more talents in addition to art, we sing. So did you sing? Did you do anything on these albums?
Man, I wish I said I could, but you know what? It's a work in progress. I ain't really put nothing out yet personally, but like I said, other than the music, I said this in the beginning. I'm a visual person. I want to make like things pop out in like music videos or like short films. Like I'm a short film maker, and I want to make those type of things. And I think I can express myself in that way too, like visually. I've always been like a visual learner, and really I'm trying to find myself musically. I don't want to rap, sing, and I know I'm gonna get there because
Right on.
I got a group that's gonna like help support that, and I support them. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Man, good deal. So, and that's it, man. Absolutely, you are gonna get there. And I know that you're one of the guys that at the moment are in the creative discussions, right? Even though right now you might not have sang a hook or anything, but you still are helping to, hey bro, like that was hot, but maybe try this, right? Maybe go another direction with that, That's because you're an artist. You can hear what the artistic hear. And I saw some of your artwork. The man has got some unique artwork to where the best I can explain it is he can take a picture of a person, make the surrounding areas of that person kind of take the back scene. That's what I can describe, and make that person pop with like vibrant colors. So I see you coming out with like Project Ambition album covers and all that. I ain't trying to get into business in the Kool-Aid, but I'm just saying, I see stuff in people and I gotta speak it out. Even with like the videos that you said, man, I see you picking up more of a role with that as well. And the brother again can sing. And I might have to have a singing cycle with you, man. But you down for that?
I think.
All right.
I mean,
Hey.
All right, cool. We might get there, y'all. See, I can't sing, but I'm a perpetrator. I'm a perpetrator like a mug. So we're gonna go ahead and get into, which I know you said earlier, y'all. We had a little conversation before the show. Y'all not doing it too much anymore, the skits. So first off, tell us the whole idea behind your skits, the generalization of it all. Whoever wants to go first.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
I'm just messing.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright. Okay, so with the skits, it's funny. So when we first start, it's funny actually. The whole idea project and basically started around the podcast. On the podcast.
Yeah.
And this was a conversation I had with another one of my homies. He's not a part of PA right now. But yeah, like we had just a random conversation once, like we should turn this to a podcast, right? Like we have some funny conversations, right? And so then we seen Zay one day. It was funny too, like how all this just came together. So it was like a random day in the winter, or like winter break or something like that. I think it was like my homeboy and Zay, cause Zay, your car like broke down, right?
Yeah.
And so he picks you up.
Which car are you talking about?
So I had this dusty. What was it? It was a Saturn. But what brand was it? I'm trying to think. Okay, it was basically like a red Saturn. It had 3 doors. Not 4, not 2, but 3 doors. And it was a little midget door.
Already questionable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got it from, what was it, the west side of Chicago?
No, we got it. That was in Harvey.
You know, Harvey?
Yeah.
Same place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and my car, I was at my dad's crib at this time, and I was coming back, and my car just kept breaking down. So, matter of fact, you were driving behind me, but you know, I drive like I was driving. You wasn't behind me no more, so I was just like, all right, whatever. And I pulled up right by Burger King, right? And dude is like next to me, and I'm looking like, hey, that's a nice car. Wait a minute, that's my dude's car. And I was like, yo, what's going on, bro? And it's just crazy, like the divine timing of Project Ambition. Because if that would have never happened, like, it's just crazy how I just so happened to pull up to him at that moment in time, and he just happened to be there. And we look at each other like, oh my God, what's going on? And then pull off, and then it's like 11 o'clock at night, and we pull up to his house, he is asleep. We're like, yo,
I'm about
guess what?
to go watch the grandfather with my ice cream and everything in my PJs. And then these dudes over here, no call or nothing.
Yeah.
At 11 o'clock now, hey, can we come to your crib real quick?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm about to go to sleep. And we sit here talking. I gave him the rundown of the idea we had. He's like, bro, we gotta do this, bro.
Yeah.
And then like fast forward a couple months later, we like, bro, we could start a podcast, but nobody's gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? We need something to kind of bring more exposure to it, right? So like, let's do skits. We got funny personalities. I know I do film and stuff. And then yeah, that's kind of the skits came about.
Yeah.
And fast forward to the summer of 2022, we did a couple terrible skits. Still unreleased. We never released those. Glad we did not.
Nobody will ever see those.
Never.
Ever. Matter of fact, what can you say? Burn that hard drive, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No.
But
No.
2023, we dropped our first official skit. What was it again?
I don't even know.
I don't even remember, bro. It was like
It was something stupid. Was it?
how fast food workers be after midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, y'all have what? Fast food workers?
Be after midnight.
Oh,
That was the
okay.
very first one we dropped. And I mean, it did well. It did okay. You know what I mean? It was probably better than all our other skits, and then we did a couple more. And then after a while, we're just kind of like, okay, they did okay. They didn't do as good as like the music and everything we do now. But we're like, you know what, low key, this ain't for us. Because for one, it took a lot of time and effort to do those. And it took away a lot of time we could do put into music, videos, and like films and stuff like that. We're just like, you know what, we're gonna have to like kind of rebrand ourselves in a way.
Yeah.
So we took like probably a 3-month hiatus.
Mm.
Didn't really post nothing. And then like just came back for heat. You know, I dropped my project, Rem dropped his single, he dropped his single, dropped the music video, so it paid off, definitely.
That's dope. That's dope. That's interesting because y'all kind of started, as far as the stuff that was put out, in the reverse of what most people do. Most times, music artists put the music out first, and then they find their ways in the music videos and stuff like that. Y'all start off with videos first, and then find your way to put the music out. So that's cool. That's already another uniqueness about this crew, y'all. We're gonna take a quick little break, and we'll be back with more Project Ambition. Gonna give us the works.
Foot workout.
Hey, well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a lot. Be sure to check out our guest of the day's information, the individual social medias and websites. That way you can support, because it's a good thing that we all support each other, right? And yo, give us the works now is every second and fourth Wednesday of the month. So stay tuned. On the fourth Wednesday of this month, we shall continue our conversation with today's guest. But until then, be sure to take care of yourself. God bless you, and footwork out.